All right, today's June 4th. Gonna go over this morning's trading session. Um, Took one win, one loss, one stop loss hit. So going into this morning, I was bullish. Honestly, we go to 1 hour and we see price broke structure to the upside. Yesterday we were bearish, or I was bearish, looking for sells, and this morning, or overnight, we do see price break structure right here. So I'm looking for buys going into this morning. Honestly, I wanted to see price retrace back into this area over here, probably like down here, to then see price push up. However, we don't really see that. We do see price. I do have this support or demand area right here where price does bounce off of. However, it doesn't get very far past this area of or this area, this high, higher high. I don't typically tend to put my TP at areas like this, like at higher highs, but I don't know. Today was one of those days where we just weren't able to push above. Right when we got here, we just slammed all the way down. Um, wasn't really much of an indication of that besides a slow crawl, I guess. It wasn't really fast movement. Once we pushed up, we got to slam down, not a strong push up. But I mean, I'm not micromanaging my trades. I just place the trade and kind of just let it go, and it hits stop loss, it hits stop loss, it hits TP, it hits CP. So yeah. Anyways, that trade ended up getting stop loss hit, I think, I'm pretty sure it's stop loss hit actually. Um, Marked out this breaker structure right here. So now I'm looking for sells. Um, Sells to the next area where price could react off of, which is kind of this area down here. We don't really have much of anything here except down here. Like this whole area down here is the only place I was expecting price to get down to. I did extend my TP to down here. More of a in the moment type of thing. However, yeah, so had my TP above the area where price broke structure. If we see on the 1 minute, we do see price break structure and, retrace back up to this area right here. It's on the 1 minute, so it's not as significant. However, it does still matter. Um, and I entered here, TP down here. Was trying to go for 1 to 3, but ended up going for 1.25. We entered and price basically just was in profit almost all the trade. Um, but yeah, we ended up passing our eval off of this trade, and now we're funded. So we're gonna take a slow again, and if we if we do end up seeing trades all of next week, then we'll end up taking them. But I guess I don't know. I feel like this was a good setup. Like this was a good setup right here. However, um, I don't know. I guess I could have took partials out here, up here. I guess I could start taking partials, or even just moving to break even once a trade hit or break structure. But I don't know. I don't know. It was just today. Today that trade just didn't play out. Usually breaker structures do continue. As you see with gold, it'll continue. But this one just abruptly stopped. Well, this one did too, but it broke structure a little bit more. Continue, continue, continue. So I'm not gonna change my strategy just because of one trade. Um, but yeah, believe we do see an opportunity tomorrow. If not, won't trade. Again, we only take opportunities and trade when we see the opportunities and trade. Had my A plus setup in my mind, which was a deeper retracement. However, once I see that breaker structure, I wasn't seeing this as like a liquidity sweep when we were here and pushing up. I was seeing this more as a breaker structure, honestly. And that did end up playing out. Did end up getting our sell. And yeah, we didn't really see a Fibonacci or any sort of entry over here. We did this. We don't really see a Fibonacci or anything. Just a push up, a slam down. Created a. Could see this as a liquidity sweep as well. So I might just start paying more attention to when price break structure. So price break structure like right here, and then starts slamming down like strongly. Then I'll pay attention to that. But if like let's see. Trying to find a similar example, like right here, price break structure, and then starts pushing down a little bit. Then I'll like start looking to probably. Nah, not even, because I do know that once. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and change my strategy yet. Like I'm changing my strategy off of one trade that didn't play out. And one there's gonna be way more times when I have a plus setup and my trade just doesn't play out. That's just the markets. Your strategy isn't a foolproof strategy. It's a guideline, really. It's a it's a way for you to gain an edge in the market, and sometimes that edge doesn't work. So that was just for this morning. Probably gonna record tomorrow. I was unable to record live. I was busy. I was at school, so these trades were on my phone. But um, yeah. So that's basically it for this morning. And see you guys tomorrow.